Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this video on YouTube today, please be sure to check out our website. That is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times between both of our showrooms, and we never take them down. However, on our website, it's always a list of photos and video and descriptions of what vehicles are available. When they're funded in full, they come down off of our website, dropping into the sold category. Check out our Instagram as well. We are posting automotive related material as well as new arrivals to our showroom that are coming up for these photo and video shoots that we do. So if you're interested in a car, or you're in the market for a car, you may be able to get a head start on somebody before it hits the website. 1965 Ford Mustang. This one happens to be straight six. No power steering in this car, no power brakes in this car. It's just a very entry-level 1965 Ford Mustang. Car's blue, dark blue. Paint on the car all the way around. It's pretty nice. We'll take a look at it. We'll give you an up close and personal here. Chrome on the front bumper is good. You can see the Mustang pony there in the center grille. That looks to be in good condition too, as well as the rest of the grille. There is a Mustang designation on the driver's side front fender. The paint on the driver's side front fender is in good shape. You do have Uniroyal radial tires on the vehicle all the way around. There is the Mustang hubcaps. There are also, we'll show you here in a little bit, the original hubcaps to the vehicle in the trunk. Driver's side chrome mirror, no mirror on the passenger side. Take a look, good look at the window glass all the way around the vehicle. It's in real nice shape. Same thing with the moldings going around the front windshield and the drip rail moldings going around the driver's side window. Door fitment on the car is fantastic. Take a look at the door gaps there up front. Driver's side door to the front fender. And then the the rear of the driver's side door to the rear quarter. And then you can see the bottom of the doors fit nice and flush to the rocker and to the rear quarter as well. Taking a look inside the car, it has brand new Mustang floor mats in there. We put those in there because the ones that were in there were just old and showed age. However, the rest of the car, as far as the carpeting, the bucket seats, the vinyl, everything's real nice. No rips in the driver's seat, nor in the passenger seat. Taking a look in the back seat, no seat belts back there, but the rear seats are in real nice shape. Headliner in the car is white. There is no dome light, just the courtesy lights that illuminate underneath the dash there when you open up the doors. Take a look at the carpet underneath the floor mats. It's in real nice shape. Steering wheel's in good condition. Dash pad looks to be good. We'll show you a little better up close look at the interior when we're actually in the car doing the test drive. Door panel's good, the vinyl and the little tiny armrest you have there. And both doors open and close with ease. The body lines on the car are really, really nice. You know, nice and straight down the side. The rear quarter to the driver's door to the front fender. No waves, no fitment issues whatsoever. Deck lid fits nice to the rear quarters, tops of the fenders. Rear windows in great condition. Same thing with the, if you take a look at the chrome around the rear window, it's in good shape as well. Chrome on the rear bumpers in fantastic condition. You have your little Mustang pony gas cap there. You know, that's where your fuel access is. Looking in the trunk, there is a full-size spare. You do have a jack underneath that spare. There are the spoked wheels I had mentioned earlier. That's what the original ones that were on the vehicle. 1965 Ford Mustang license plate bracket will come with the car. The little bag of documents you see there, people always ask us about history of the car. I don't know if and when the motor was rebuilt. I don't know if and when the tranny was rebuilt. I don't know when the car was painted. If it was painted, I'm sure it was at one point in its life. However, that is basically ownership history of sorts. I'm not going to show it on the video here, but the car spent a good portion of its life in North Carolina. So that's where we bought it from, and there's probably 20 years of North Carolina registrations in that bag. So that's where the car spent most of its life before coming here to Florida. Trunk's in good shape. You can see the gas tank appears to be newer. There are no rot holes in the trunk. You can see the back of the trunk mat's real nice and clean. It's a newer trunk mat, and of course, you know, if there is any rust in the trunk, usually it'll be present on the back of the trunk mat. So car's in nice shape. Looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, you're going to notice that it's pretty much the same as the driver's side. When you're looking at a classic car, you want to look at, you know, your body lines and your fitment. You know, the rear quarter to the door, you know, the door's not sticking out or at the top or at the bottom. It closes nice and flush. The fitment of the door, you can see the door is uniform all the way down from top to bottom. It's going to be the same in the front. We'll show you that in a couple minutes here. Drip rail moldings on the car are in pretty good condition. Taking a look in the passenger side, again, opening up the passenger side door, the courtesy lights illuminate. The vinyl on the door is in nice shape. Armrest is in good condition. Passenger side seat is about the same as the driver's side. You know, looks like a newer interior. It doesn't, you know, no tears, no rips, no cracking. That all looks good. It is an automatic in the floor. Again, check out the door fitment to the rocker and to the rear quarter. Door fitment on the front to the front fender is good as well. Mustang designation on the passenger side front fender there. Hood fitment's good as well. You know, the gaps on both sides of the hood, as well as you can see there, it closes nice and flush to the top of the cowl. This does look like an older paint job. However, there's no blistering, there's no cracking, there's no, you know, fading. It's a nice uniform paint job. It is dull in some spots. You know, you can tell it hasn't been painted in the last 2 or 3 years. Again, I can't tell you when it's been painted, but just from what my eyes see. But I can tell you what we're looking at here is a nice solid car. Cosmetically inside is fantastic. The paint needs no attention whatsoever. It's, you know, we just did a whole walk around in the car. I don't see anything staring at me, you know, that says I need to point this out. Real nice driver quality paint job on the car. These Mustangs, whether it's a V6, which this one is, or a V8, they're just nice cars. You know, a 289, a 302, an inline 6. It's one of those cars you can just have fun with on the weekends, or, you know, occasionally drive to work, and they're a good time. They're low maintenance. They start, run, drive just like they should. Generally, these cars are pretty bulletproof in terms of, you know, when you're dealing with a 396 or a 454 that somebody may have cammed up for extra horsepower and stuff, you kind of got to tinker with those things a little more, as where these Mustangs are just kind of run-of-the-mill classic cars. You're not going to have to put as much TLC into these as some of the others you might see out there or be interested in. We do these walk-around presentations, undercarriage presentations, test drive presentations to try to put you guys as close to the car as we possibly can. We do a lot of business sight unseen, a lot. In fact, most of our business is done that way. However, I do encourage you to come to our showroom here in Daytona Beach. We'll meet you face to face. You're more than welcome to take this Mustang outside, look at it in the sunshine, check out the paint real good, pop the hood, pop the trunk, rifle through it. We'll put it on the rack for you, put it up in the air. We'll let you drive it. No issues whatsoever. But you know, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. I deal with these things every single day. I sell unit after unit, month after month. I know the strengths and weaknesses of, you know, most makes and models. But you may not be as familiar with these cars as I am, so that's why we encourage you guys to come in person and actually put hands on and drive and feel what you're actually buying. It's your money, and we want you to feel confident in spending it with us. So let's take it outside, rack it, throw it in the air, and check out what the undercarriage of this 65 Mustang looks like. Underneath our Mustang 1965 blue, you have drum brakes in the front. Take a look at the front frame rails. Both are good, both sides. Mentioned in the showroom we have an inline 6, so it's a long motor. You can see that the driver's side's dry. So is the passenger side. You're going to see the tranny pan right in your face. Nice and dry all around there as well. Again, frame rails continuing back on the car are in good shape. Don't see anything coming out of the tail shaft seal whatsoever. Floor pans on the car are fantastic. Both sides, driver and passenger. Nice job, no patches. Have a single tiny little exhaust pipe leading back there. Gonna see it be a single muffler right behind the gas tank. You have drum brakes in the rear. Let's see what these drop downs look like there. Both sides look good, driver and passenger side. You know, when you're looking up here in these, you know, common spot for any car of a classic car to rot out is behind the wheel wells. So when we look up here, we're looking for excessive like Bondo or patching, and there's none on this car. Gas tank is in good shape. Looks like a newer tank. Here's your muffler I was telling you about. Rear end looks good. No leaks there. Good looking car. So when we stand under here and we do these presentations for you, we try to show you up close on the oil pan, tranny pan, rear end, brakes, shocks, frames, you know, the whole undercarriage of the car. But when we say there's no leaks, it's because there's not. But I can tell you there will be. You know, when you're buying a classic car, dealing with a classic car, if you've never owned it before, that's just the nature of these cars. Any honest mechanic would tell you that you can take any classic car and you can spend $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 depending on the motor, sealing it all up, valve pan covers, oil pan covers, rear main seal, the whole 9 yards, and probably within 6 to 12 months they're going to start leaking again. It's just the nature of the beast when you're owning a classic car. These things, when they were brand new, leaked, and now, you know, many years down the road they're still leaking. But don't take the fun out of owning a classic car. It's just something you deal with from time to time. Obviously, if you walk out in the garage and you got a 12-inch diameter puddle of oil or tranny fluid, then you got an issue. But you know, a couple drops here and there from time to time is not out of the realm of normalcy. Financing is available on these cars. Collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year loan, 10% down payment, and then the remainder over whatever you're approved for. Approval is going to be based on your credit. Debt to income ratio, income, time on the job, things of that nature. Collector car lenders, again, 10% down to the purchase price and the remainder over what you're approved for. The whole process is simple. From the time you fill out the application, from the time till the time we're funded, if you're fast on your paperwork, it's generally 48 hours. So now we can get the car heading your direction wherever you might be in the country. Let's set this thing down on the ground, take it out on a drive, and show you how it runs out. Okay, we're inside our 65 Mustang and we have a horn. Fuel gauge is functioning. We put $20 worth of gas in it and it did go up to half a tank. Wipers work. By the way, there is a tiny little chip in the windshield there, so that is there. Turn signals, you have the same turn signal indicator for both driver and passenger side. So there is driver side, there is passenger side. They're both functioning. 58,691 is what the odometer reads right now. The mileage on this title is exempt, and for those of you that don't know what that means, you know, in different states, when a vehicle gets old enough, some states exempt them as early as 15 years, some states are 20. You know, it just depends. They just if it exceeds mechanical limits or true mileage unknown, then they put exempt on the title, which in the classic car business is probably 70, maybe 80% of vehicles are exempt from mileage. Documented true mileage titles are becoming fewer and fewer. Temperature does work. We just started the car. It's coming up. It was pegged cold. Then you got your oil pressure and your battery voltage. Radio does not work. So you have to, we don't do radios. We don't fix radios. You have to find yourself an audio guy. Dash pad's in great shape. Glove compartment, dash itself's in good condition. I told you the floor mats in the car are brand new, and those aren't the cheap parts store floor mats. Those are the good ones. Center carpeting here, nice shape. Got your automatic shifter on the floor. Nice car. Like I said, it's simple, looks good. Everybody knows you know, middle 60s, late 60s Mustang, 65, 66, 67, whether it's a fastback or coupe or convertible. They're popular sellers in our showroom, so let's go drive it. Car runs out very well. Your speedometer is functioning and it is accurate. It's got a little tiny bit of a bounce to it, but not bad at all. Let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. Look at that. Perfect. No power steering, so you have good response in the steering wheel. And you know, with no power steering on a car like this, it's really not bad in my opinion. I've driven like Chargers with no power steering and they were like tanks to drive. This car is actually pretty nice. It, you know, because it's such a small, light car. I mean, pulling into a parking spot could be a little bit of a challenge for maybe a lady or something, but driving down the road, you wouldn't even know it doesn't have power steering. Brakes, no power brakes either. You see the brakes stop just like they should. Brakes are good, so. Got a little bit of drizzle coming here on the windshield. We're in summer in Florida, so we get rain every afternoon, but wipe that off so you guys can see. It's only a V6 car, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna mash it to the floor because it's not really gonna do anything. This thing's not built for speed, but what it is built for is just to ride nice and shift nice, and we're gonna show you how it does that. At least get it up to 50 miles an hour. You guys probably cannot hear it in the video, but the transmission shifts nice and smooth. Really nice running car. You know, runs out just like it should. We're in a 45 mile per hour zone. Like I said, you look down at the speedometer, 50 miles per hour. You know, and it's just let go of the wheel. Tracking perfectly straight at 50 miles per hour. No tire vibrations. No driveline vibrations. See our temp? Temp's about halfway up. We're operating right where we should temperature-wise, which we should. It's a V6 car. I mean, probably going to be, you know, 180, 175, 180, something like that. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Today we'll be putting up all the photos of this car onto our website, which is hanksters.com. And we also will be putting up this video presentation we're doing for you right now. This particular car at full retail price comes with a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty. And it also comes with shipping in the lower 48 United States. The price of the car is negotiable. If we take off, you know, if we negotiate the price of the car, then the warranty comes off. In the shipping, you can either pay the driver when they show up. We can arrange it for you. Or if you have a carrier you're comfortable using, you can go that route as well. You can come down from Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever you're at with your own trailer and trailer at home. You know, there's a number of different ways, but at full retail price, it includes shipping, it includes a warranty, and if we negotiate, then those two factors fall out of the equation. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, for those of you watching us out of the United States, we do export, and we have services where we can arrange that as well. If you're interested in that, a lot of people we export for kind of are car collectors, and they have their own people they use, which is fine by me. It gives me less work to do. So, Hanksters Hot Rods, hanksters.com. We are located in beautiful sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.